Welcome everybody to another episode of Clash Royale with Miss G Pops. We are here today to showcase two absolutely fabulous players in the Hydra League final matchup. And on the line I have with me is the MT. Welcome, the MT.
Thanks. Yeah, this is a month in the making. We've been doing, these guys have probably gone through 10 different best of fives to get to this point with 2 pool plays and then a 6-man tournament. So we're getting ready for the best of 5 final, and I am pumped.
Wow, that's super, super exciting. Oh my goodness. And these are two very, very strong players. So I think we're going to see really, really close matches throughout all of them. Yeah, and you said it's a best of 5. Are there any restrictions or any parameters?
No card bans. No card bans. After Con, everyone kind of seemed turned off by that. So I just wanted to go any deck. We obviously have had a meta change in the meantime, but both Indian Boy and Chief Evan have gone to a 5th game and on their way to the final. So I'm expecting just a really tight battle today.
Awesome. Okay, well, we can definitely get into it when they're ready. I just saw that, oh, there he is. Indian Boy, aka Chatty, is his other name that he goes by. So we're ready to go when they are. And oh,
sounds like the countdown's beginning.
All right, match number 1, peeps. Oh, this is gonna be good.
It's crazy that you've already chatted with Indian Boy, so you probably have a pretty good idea of maybe like what he's going to be running.
If it's anything like yesterday, he did the semifinals yesterday against TheMT. And it went down to the 5th battle. My goodness, it was so tight. Every single match. I think one tower. Well, you'll see. I have a video. Watch in the description below. You can click on the previous video to this, and you'll see how those battles turned out.
If I had a guess, he is running the CWA deck with the Hog 3 Musketeer, but that is definitely incorrect.
Oh wow! Look at that. A Bandit coming out. We haven't seen much Bandit lately. But she's still fabulous and OP. I don't know why she's kind of come out of the meta so much.
Honestly, depressing story to tell you during the middle of this match, but I won the challenge on my dad's alt account earlier today, so I didn't even get it. But I took Bandit every time I that card so much.
Oh, over the Rascals one? You won it on your dad's alternate?
Yeah, he's like a 29 player, and I was over at his house today. I was like, oh, I'll give it a shot, and then I went 11-0, only to lose 2 in a row, and then like clutch out a last second victory. But on my own account, 8 wins.
Oh my goodness, I played it so many times. I did. But it was so exciting to finally get them, that's for sure. And here they are.
Indian Boy brings them out.
Rascals. Let's check it out here. Let's see.
I mean, they're definitely super tanky. If he can get, I'm curious, like when he goes 3 Musketeers, how he'll split them and if they come into play.
Oh, how he'll split 3 Musketeers.
There's 3 Musketeers, and then where will he play the Rascals as a tank on one of the sides? Would be my assumption.
Right. I don't really care for splitting the Rascals personally. I think that, that's what makes them great is that you have a tank and then you have the 2 of them behind. But I saw that a lot in the challenge as well, that people were really splitting them, I think because they just didn't have a play for them.
Yeah.
So,
right.
But I really think that they shine mostly in defense. Here we see a split, but the Goblin Gang was used against the Bandit, so that was well played there. And now there's kind of a mini push on both sides.
Yeah, I think Indian Boy has kind of survived so far, and now I think I give him the advantage in double elixir. But Chief Evan is a master in these last second situations. I was scrimmaging him yesterday, and oh man, he's just on point. Especially when he carries Zap, like he is just the perfect Zap timing player.
Oh, okay, and he's actually not carrying Zap either.
No, he's not in this deck. I imagine we'll see it though.
Yeah.
Based off of some of the decks I've seen him running.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking that the last card in Indian Boy's deck has to be a Zap.
You'd think Zap or Log, right? There's just really not a lot of value in Chief's deck that he would have used it so far.
Yeah, that's a good point, eh? And that's the thing with 3 Musketeer decks that I've never been a really big fan of, is that there's no big spell. and I'm just not. Oh, look at that damage on the right hand side. Very well played. But now he has a big counter push coming at him, and here's a perfect spot for the Rascals, blocking that damage with the Ice Golem, and then using the Rascals to tank for the rest.
Yeah, I would assume that Indian Boy is going to go with a minor, probably a zap combo right here, just some extra tower damage.
Nice.
Oh, that left side pushes
and
nuts.
It did get a shot.
It's going to go about simultaneously.
One more shot from the Muskie.
I think that's good. Game 1.
Well played, well played. Wow, that was super, super close there. Oh, so the first match goes to Indian Boy. 1-0. And we're going to head into match 2 when it comes up here. Oh my goodness, that was a good one.
Yeah. I expect at least 2 or 3 more battles. I mean, I expect this to go 4 or 5 games, and they're all going to be coming down to double elixir overtime situations. Both these guys are just play on point.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, and that's what happens when, I mean, these are the best of the best that are in Nova EG Hydra. And the majority of the people in Nova EG Hydra, well, I'm in it as well, so of course I'm a little biased, but I mean, it's full of crazy players. Like Indian Boy, as you guys notice, he's actually in Aurora Esports. When he started in the Hydra League, which is what this event is, he was in Nova EG Hydra, and he had been in it for quite some time. But he actually got contracted to play as a professional player. So he moved on to Aurora Esports, which of course we were sad to see him go, but also insanely
I'm just so excited for him. Yeah, that's just a great opportunity. He said it's kind of like a mini lifetime dream. So excited for him. They did start match 2. I don't know if you're in it or not, but
yes, I am into it here. Yeah.
Cool. With only 2 devices, I had to take Twitch off, so I've got cell phone in hand and iPad going with the match. But this is gonna be interesting. Lava Loon versus Golem.
Right. The Golem definitely has a matchup in this one. Yes.
I don't know. Indian Boy's making a strong push on the left side, and I think he's going to go up a tower. But I think they might. Right. It's going to be close to a tower trade.
Yeah, I think that, Indian Boy did a very good job at taking out the defensive troops, and that's what it really comes down to when you're playing against, if you have the Lava Hound and they have the Golem, you have to take out those defensive troops, and you are gonna, ultimately lose that tower, or nearly lose it, which he did just now, getting it down to 600. But it is, I think that Indian Boy is at the disadvantage with the Lava Hound deck here.
I am such a hog cycle player that I have never really been in any of these. I just don't, I'm not a good heavy deck player. I'm 3M or hog.
Oh, 3M or hog. Maybe you'll have to coach me on how to play 3M properly. It's one of those decks that I've just never... I don't know. I want to learn how to do it. I do, but
I know TheMT's still in the chat, and he's the 3M pro. He whoops me every time. I'm 3M.
He is the 3M pro. I remember TheMT getting 19 wins with the 3M deck, and the whole chat, like everyone was so hyped about it.
That's pre my time. Was that 21 challenge 1, 2, or 3?
It wasn't this most recent one. I'm thinking it was number 2, maybe? TheMT?
Number 2.
Oh, TheMT just saying no.
No.
Or was it a 20 win that you got TheMT? I can't remember. I thought you got like 19 wins. And maybe you got 20 as well.
She's making a heck of a run right now.
Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely. Look at this. So Indian Boy was trying to go for that 3 crown.
I think he's going to concede this match right about now. I think we're going to... He's trying to save it.
Well, I know he won't concede. He will definitely fight until the end.
He's going to fight it.
Neither of these players are the type to concede. So,
no.
Let's see here.
I think he's gonna stop this push, and then Chief Evan's just gonna have a nasty counter push coming back that I don't think that we're gonna be able to stop if you're Indian Boy.
Nice poison coming out there. The balloon unfortunately gets targeted by the Mega Minion. Is it gonna get one shot? Doesn't get a shot. It'll get the death damage. But unfortunately now Chief Evan is in a position where he can either go for the 3 crown or for the 2 crown, because both towers are down to around the same range. He is going in heavy strong. Big Gunner, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah. And he has to, though. Like, he doesn't have a choice. He has to go in hard.
That's a juicy fireball.
That was a very juicy fireball. And actually, I think it was a good play for Indian Boy just to rush and to keep that pressure on. He does not want another golem to come down. I think when a golem comes down, that's when it'll be game. Or close to. So, nice job taking out that hut there with the balloon, and you'll still get the death damage. Might be 1 square too far. No, he does get it. He does get the death damage on the tower.
A tank and a zap, maybe?
Nice zap as well. Mega Minion might get a swing on the tower. No, it doesn't. He gets the Dark Prince down in time. And it's rage, so it flies out of there fast. He's really preventing that golem. Like, I think that Indian Boy is doing a great job.
Fireball cycle now.
He needs 2 more fireballs, yes? So
I think 2 more and at least a zap in there.
Yeah. Wow. Indian Boy is playing this very, very well. He knows that he can't afford for a golem to get down on the map. This one might be okay. He might be able to push the other lane.
I think he's just going to go heavy right now with a balloon, and then it's going to be GG.
Yeah.
Nope, he's going to continue the fireball cycle.
Okay. There's the balloon. This is going to be a race now. He needs the death damage.
He's got to zap the balloon. He's got to zap the balloon, and then he's safe.
And there we go. And that death damage will take that tower.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. I can't believe that. He was not... He's like, there's no way you're putting a golem in the pocket. That's what happened.
Right.
Like, I knew I could hear what was going through his head. He's like, oh, you want to put a golem in the pocket? No. How about you deal with the balloon again? You know? Like...
Right, yeah. I'm just going to keep rushing you.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
2-0 Indian Boy. He is 1 win away from a $20 gift card.
Oh, that's right. This is, there is a $20 gift card on the line right now. So, wow. Oh my goodness. And so it is a 2-0 right now. So if Indian Boy wins this match, he takes it all.
Yep.
Wow.
Then they're starting right now. Thumbs up from Chief Evan.
Okay. Good luck to both of them. This could be the end. Or we could be going on to match 4. We don't know yet. And again, Chief Evan is a crazy good player. Like, that match was just insane.
Oh, both of them have just been nuts.
Yeah, most definitely. Nice fireball coming down to take majority of that pump out. I think it's an even trade with a fireball, if I can remember.
Yeah, that definitely is.
Great. Yeah.
I really do. I'm going to make the prediction I missed earlier, but I think Chief Evan is running the CWA Hog Fireball 3M deck with no pump.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I think I would do better with 3 Musketeers, is without a pump. I'm not a pump player. I have a difficult time letting somebody, like, take a whole bunch of tower damage from me. Like, using it, I'm good at using it as a resource, of course, because you have to play the game, but not to the extent that you need to for a pump. So, let's see. So they're both playing 3 Musketeers. Indian Boy went back to the Rascals deck. I think this is with the first deck he played, yes?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this matchup plays out, because Chief is always going to have the answer for his pump with the fireball.
Right.
And then he still has enough splash damage that Indian Boy probably still has to split his 3M.
Right.
So it's an interesting matchup. This deck that Chief is running is so OP. Like, my Zappies that I know you've seen me play at, the Zappies log bait deck is now just, it cannot compete because the hog, there's just too much fireball value when they go hog fireball with that deck that it's killed it. There's so much splash damage that I think, again, I'm still kind of a noob, but I'm pretty sure the deck advantage is Chief Evan here.
Wow, look at this. Chief Evan is wasting a little bit of elixir there, but he wanted to make sure that the Royal Ghost, that he could drop it directly on top of the 2 Musketeers.
That's going to do a lot of damage with the Goblin Gang, though.
Goblin Gang is getting a ton of damage. Like, that looked like 400 or 500 damage there.
Both these guys are so good. They're probably going to come up with a play that I would not think about. See, I would not. I don't think I would split the 3M if I was Chief Evan here, because he doesn't. Well, I guess you don't know he doesn't have a big spell.
Right.
Not really for Indian Boy's deck, but I'm pretty sure from the first match it didn't have one.
Right. And we'll see here. We don't know what the last 2 cards are. I can't remember, at least in Indian Boy. Look at this huge push coming out. Wow.
Yeah, Indian Boy's last card is Zap.
Wow. Look at that. That was a crazy push that came down. And that was very
good game, well
played.
played.
Yeah, very well played. He was like, you know what? I'm just going to chill. I'm going to keep chilling. And then everything's going to go crazy. Yep.
I'm going to finish this match right on time with time left to spare. Well played.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, they're already in. All right, let's give her.
Yeah, they're in match 4. And I'm blushing. I don't know. My deep manly voice.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so now we are
Indian
in match
Boy's
4.
running pump. Yeah, Indian Boy's got a pump down with a poison, and Chief Evan is running the Spear Goblin, a deck that he ran earlier, I would think.
Oh, okay. And it so right now Indian Boy is sitting at 2 wins and Chief Evan at 1 win. So
correct. Yep.
If Indian Boy wins this match, then he wins the league competition, and he will win that
Hydra
$20
League
gift card.
Gift card of his choice, either Apple or Google Play.
Nice.
I said at first Apple, and boy did I get a lot of negative vibes from the chat. Apparently we have a lot of Android users in Hydra.
Well, that's because Android is really, I mean,
it's OP.
What else are you going to use other than Android? So
oh no, Chief Evan's giving the good game already.
Oh, look at that Prince taking that tower down to 497. Oh, I could
That's
feel
a lot
the
of
pain.
damage.
Every time that lance hit the tower was just.
See, I'm curious as to what he's going to do here, though. But I feel like just going heavy on a lane and trying to even out a tower might be the way to go.
Right.
Or he's just going to take out the pump with a miner.
That was an interesting place for the pump, no?
Yeah, it was. It was interesting. The reason why I think it's interesting is, given that you would guess that he has miner, he could go 3 different places. So if you're going to try and defend it, you're really, now you're going to only get it right 33% of the time, versus in the corner, it's kind of 50-50.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Nice placement on that Prince there. It
and then he's going to go the same lane. Oh, that's dirty.
That is very, very well played. Does he have a poison in this deck? I think so. Poison would be really good timing right now for all of the zappies and the pump. Oh, it's a tornado.
Oh, it's a tornado.
Oh my goodness. Look at how, that cleaned everything up. Oh my goodness. Very, very well played tornado. He's probably just going to leave that miner alone.
Distract.
There's only 30 seconds left. It's going to be tough though.
Without a big spell, he's going to have to get a push that breaks all the way through.
Yeah, exactly. So, like that one push there, it definitely.
Oh, I like this split lane. I like this split lane motif right here.
Nice tornado activating the King Tower there. I think that's going to really help him to get this last 230 off of the tower, because now if a push comes in,
he can ignore it.
Like, I'm going to ignore it because my King Tower is activated. So he just needs to get some death damage.
I think a tornado here, everything to the tower, and then he's gonna. Oh,
nice. There we go. 1 Golemite, and there it goes.
Indian Boy is Hydra League champ.
Congratulations! I mean, congratulations to both players, but special congratulations to Indian Boy, aka Chatty, taking it down for the #1 place on this podium. Wow.
That's awesome. Congrats, Indian Boy. Hit me up here soon, and I will get you the money.
Here we go. I'm just going to show you guys his profile here. This is Chatty, and he was in Nova EG Hydra, and just recently got contracted to play for Aurora Esports. Definitely an up-and-coming pro player, so definitely someone to keep your eyes on. As you can see here, last season, he got to his new personal best of 5,200, and he has an 18-win under his belt, and a very, very strong competitive player. So I cannot wait to see what kind of things will flourish now.
Yeah, what does the future hold for him?
Absolutely. Very, very exciting stuff. And thank you to TheMT for coming on and co-hosting with me.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on the channel. Thanks for hosting the league, and I am down to do future events like this if you get positive feedback.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to or say hi to, or?
Shout out to the Stig for being an awesome clan leader, and shout out to Hydra. If you guys are looking for a good clan, come join us. We are currently 7-2 in Clan Wars and looking to keep climbing the ranks.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. And if everybody can hit that subscribe button and follow me on Twitch as well for my live streams. Nightstorm, thank you so much, man, for the follow. You can come hang out with us in our streams here. We have so much fun, and links and everything will be in the description below. So thanks so much, and we'll see you on the next one.
All right, see ya.